Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the second time I am recording this because I was too tired and I just made myself a cup of coffee and I was recording all morning the painting you are going to see, so the process. The sun started to hit the table and it was very difficult to paint under that conditions, and I just start to thinking, oh, this is not, I'm going to stop recording, I'm going to be recording other day, but I stayed. So I just had lunch and I recorded the same thing you're going to listen now, but without a coffee. So yes, let's go. Welcome back to my channel. I would love to talk today about why I usually skip the underdrawing part, like in this painting. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Elena and I'm a Spanish painter based in Belgium. You can subscribe if you like the video and comment or well. So today I would love to talk about why I skip the underdrawing and why this is so nice and why I enjoy a lot to skip the underdrawing. I think it all started with Sketchbook, and this is why I would love to talk about this subject today in this video, because when I began my sketchbook practice, I already painted in oils. I learned how to paint in oils a lot of years ago, but I bought some tiny acrylic tubes and I started painting in my sketchbook, in this tiny sketchbook that I saw you several times, like this one. And I started painting with these acrylic paints and I just love it. Like, I just thought to myself, why I am not using this more. It was easy to work with and I can do paintings without underdrawing and like painting like in oils, but without worrying about closing the sketchbook or without worrying about drying times and so on. Coffee pause. Está muy caliente. I started to see and to use acrylics as a very free medium. I realized that, and this is the nice part of the sketchbook practice, that I realized that by having fun and practicing on my sketchbook with acrylics, I learned a lot about how I like to paint and how I feel comfortable and how I feel like pushing the boundaries, not personal boundaries, like painting boundaries, like going further. And I realized that practice was transferred to my bigger paintings practice. So one day I just found myself painting in oils with underdrawing and enjoying, and like, this is a happy life. This is why I usually skip the underdrawing. By this, I would love to say also that sometimes I do underdrawings. Sometimes it is necessary for my work, especially when working on bigger paintings like this one, because just for a matter of time and composition, it is easier to do like that. But in general, I do skip the underdrawing. This is also related with the way I like to work, and I like to work mostly a la prima. And the subject that I used to work with, they are subject of my daily life, the experience that I got to live, like day-to-day life. And those moments are, they are not like they pass like they are moments. So I kind of paint that way too. Subject matter and way of painting is heavily related. That is something that I just realized with time, and this is very nice to know about our own work, because there is no need to extend the frustration. You can obviously find something that you find joy working on. You need to how it works, okay, the technique and how to, but there is something in between, like sparklings of moments that you say like, this is how I like to do things, and you just do it. And this is mainly how I paint, and there is almost no underdrawings in my paintings, and especially in my sketchbook paintings, in my sketchbook acrylic paintings. I forgot to say something important, that it is also related with the no underdrawing thing in my work, in my own work, and it is the way I see things. So when I am painting, I see masses of color, and I do feel more related with masses of color than with line. This is a way also to place the painting onto the into the canvas or the paper. So I will be taking my brush and I'm going to be filling bigger areas of painting. This is how I see the forms, and this is how I experience the things that I paint and that I live. Yes. I'm going to be editing this video while I finish my coffee. I would love to know if you enjoy do under drawings, or if you like to paint freehand, or if you need to do under drawing to feel more comfortable with the construction of your painting. There is nothing right or wrong. It's just a matter of practice and how technique serves the better. So just talking about like chatting a little bit about this subject that I like. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you soon.